morning YouTube. Considering I just filmed a tag that I realised after filming that I have actually done before, the rapid fire book tag, I decided that I would film one that I haven't done before, and that is the Marvel Avengers book tag. So I am a huge Marvel fan, so I thought this tag was perfectly fitting for me to do. So I actually found this on Christine Paul and Banana's books channel, and I think she took it from a different person but added extra questions, and who doesn't love more questions? So yeah, I will leave a link in the description to that video. So let's go! Question 1 is AntMan. Which is your favourite first book in a series? I think for this I'm going to say Simone Chinani's School for Good and Evil, because even though I've not really read the rest of the trilogy, I just love this book so much. It's so perfect that it could so easily be a standalone, and I'm so excited for it to be a movie as well. So yeah, I'm going with this one. So question 2 is Captain America, a book that you really liked that took place in another time period. So for this one I'm going to go with Inherited. I don't have a physical copy by Freedom Matthews. Waving, flailing arm, I don't know, whenever I talk about her book I have to do the flailing arms thing. It's just, I don't know. But yeah, I completely and utterly loved this book so much from the first moment I read it. So this book has a total sort of Victorian feel, like Pride and Prejudice-y kind of outfits and time period. And I can't remember off the top of my head what time period it's actually set in, but you have the whole like women wearing the like fancy old school dresses and guys being all chivalrous and lovely, and it's just such a good book. Plus it's fancy, you've got magic and fairies and curses, and it's just flippin' amazing. So yes, I definitely think that that one is worthy of the Captain America questionness. I really am like committing to this whole waving hands thing. What is this? Question 3 is Thor, and that is a character that you liked more once they were cast, like in a movie or a TV show, because they were just like so amazing. I think that's the question. I think that's what I took from it. I mean, I'm just literally watching the video and just like pinpointing the questions, so that is what I'm going for with this question. For this one, I might not have really read the books, but Alec from Mortal Instruments in the TV show version, so in Shadowhunters, I love his character. Oh my gosh, so amazing, so beautiful, so lovely. Yes, him, that one. That is my Thor question. So I've kind of lost track of the questions as well, but the next one is Hawkeye, a book that you were kind of nervous about telling other people that you loved because other people's opinions weren't quite as good as yours. Honestly, I feel like Shiver, I love this trilogy so much by Maggie Stiefvater, but I found that a lot of people are very hit or miss on it. They either love it or they just really dislike it. I think it's definitely a sort of book that is quite Marmite in that way. I've not really met anybody who's like, yeah, it's okay, it's okay. It's always been one or the other. So yes, although I am not really that nervous to tell people because I love it. They're amazing, and I love the old cover so much more than the new ones with all the brightly coloured bits, because the old ones are just amazing. Like, look at these. It's so pretty. I think I just have a thing for like black, white and red on books, but yeah. The next question is Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch, a book with a sort of sibling duo that you really love. For this one I am definitely going for How I Found You by Gabriella Lepore. The two boys in this, Oscar and Caius, I just love them so much. They're so good. They really play off each other well, even though they sort of have that like that friendliness but also the rivalry there, and I don't know, they're just like great siblings. I really love this one. It's all witchy and magical and all focused in a pretty house, and it's really good. The next question is Loki, a villain that you love and you just can't help but be kind of a little attracted to. Okay, for this I'm going for a villain sort of guy from the Fallen saga who's actually got his own spin-off book now called Unforgiven, and that is Cam. I just really love him. Although I wasn't a huge fan of his spin-off book, I felt like it was just a little, I don't know, it just didn't sit well with me compared to the rest of the series, but I love him as a villain and like the bad guy, and he is definitely like a little bit amazing. I'm pretty excited to see who plays him in the movie. I'm just like, oh, I'm dying for this movie, for Fallen. I need it. I need it to be out in the UK like tomorrow. Please, please be out. I love it so much. It's like one of my favourite books. I need the movie. Next is AntMan, a book you've been meaning to read but just haven't quite gotten to it yet. That is literally the entirety of the Mortal Instruments for me. I've been meaning to read it for like ever since the film came out, and I just haven't, and I feel so bad that I've still yet to pick up a single book. I bought the whole series, like these gorgeous ones, to sort of motivate me to read them because I've got them all there. I can marathon them if I wanted to, and I still haven't picked them up. I really need to. I might like take sort of, if I have a week off this semester or like Christmas holidays or something, just dedicate it to the Mortal Instruments. Next is The Hulk, a book that you can't talk about without getting super worked up. Okay, so for this one, I think I'm gonna pick Twilight because I feel like if ever you go to like talk about it with people, everybody has such strong and like clear, concise opinions, but they always bash with each other that everybody just ends up really worked up, whether you love it, whether you hate it, whether you love certain aspects, who your OTP is. There is just so much in it that I feel like makes for a really worked up sort of brash conversation. Is brash the right word? That just sort of makes for a really worked up and sort of argumenty, contradictory, I don't know, just it makes for everybody getting really worked up. Ultron, who is your favourite snobby child? Okay, without a doubt, Sophie from A School for Good and Evil. She is such a snobby child, but she is so amazing, and like she has so much character development, and I just love her, but she's such a snobby child, it's brilliant. So yeah, that is all the questions in this tag video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys would like to answer some of the questions yourself, please do drop some answers in the comments. I would love to read them. And as for tagging people, I'm really bad at tagging people with videos. I tend to just kind of make them and tag myself in them and then make them and then not tag anyone else. So if you're watching this and you booktube, consider yourself tagged, guys. All the tags, you are tagged. So yes, I make new videos several times a week, so subscribe if you want to find out when I post a new one, and I will see you next time, guys. Bye! Why are you not stopping? Stop. Stop.